I'm Lisa from Pianovideolessons.com, and I'm here today with Jellynote to get you started playing piano. Today, we're going to learn to play major scales. You can check the interactive sheets I'm using today, as well as the interactive sheets for thousands more songs in sync with the video, just like for this lesson, at Jellynote.com.
When we play a piece of music, we always play in a specific key. So if we're playing in the key of C major, we use the do, re, mi notes that sound like this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And these are all white keys. When we play in other keys, we have to know which black keys or white keys to play. So it's important to understand how scales are built, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on that. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. If you play these on the piano, you'll notice that between C and D, there is a black key in here. So we call that distance a whole step because there is room for us to play something else. We've stepped a whole step over it. Same thing happens here between D and E. You see there is a key that we could play. But between E and F, there is no key to play, so we've called this, logically, a half step. Then we have F to G, which is also a whole step, G to A, another whole step, A to B, another whole step, and then B to C, no black key, no key at all in between, so that's a half step. So playing the key of C, it's easy to play this scale. We didn't have to look for any black keys or other keys to play, simply because the layout of the piano keyboard geography helps us to play it easily. That's not the case for other scales. If you're going to play a piece of music in the key of F major or G major, you have to look out for black keys. That's why we have them, because they sound good in different types of music. So depending what instruments you're singing with, or which type of singer you're working with, or what your own voice range is, you might want to be in a different key. So here we have the key of G major. It's at the bottom of my sheet here. You can get this interactive sheet at jellynote.com. Just click the link below to find it. It's there on the app and the website. So for G major, if you look at the beginning of the line here, there's a little dead giveaway. There's this hashtag or sharp sign, as it's called in music, that lets us know that Fs are sharp. So if we start on G and play white keys up the scale, and then we play F sharp, this sounds exactly like we expected it to. And the reason is, between the last two notes of the scale, we need to have a half step. We need to have no keys in between. So F sharp moving to G accomplishes that goal. So if you're playing with a guitar player and they're playing in the key of G, which guitar players love to play in, you will need to remember your F sharps. And then there's the F major scale, and this one has a change a little bit sooner than the end. It's right here. So we know that after the first two notes, we play whole steps, and we've got these two black keys looking out for that already. But in order to accomplish this half step, we need to only play the black key directly beside it. And then we have another whole step, so we're going to skip this white key, which was B. We already played B as a flat. And then we can finish the scale. Now you'll notice if you leave out that B flat, it won't sound like do, re, mi, fa, so. Yeah, it's got a bad sound. So when you're playing in the key of F, you have to play B flat, and that's why, right there. It's this little pattern that determines the notes for every scale that you could play. So we have 8 notes altogether, and we have 5 fingers. So what we can do is, we want to finish on a 5 up here, so we can turn around and come back down. So what we'll do is have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that 5 there will fit quite nicely. And then, well, we only have 3 fingers left. So 3 notes left. So if we go 1, 2, 3, and then play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly that. Now that was a little bit cumbersome. So what we can do is tuck our thumb under and get used to playing all the way from C to C. Going 1, 2, 3, tuck. And back down, we'll bring our 3 over to move our hand position. So let's try that in G. Same finger pattern. It's going to go to 3 and then to 5. So it's going to be 3 plus 5 for the standard scale fingering of C major or G major. So here we go. Did you see that? I'll do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, tuck. Remembering F sharp right there at the top of the scale. Okay, that's great. Right hand and left hand. Well, right hand makes sense for two different scales. So now left hand, same thing. We have 8 notes. We're starting on 5. We'll use every finger. Then when we run out, we'll bring our 3 over. So what we did here was we started on 5. We played all the way up to 1. And then we needed 3 more notes. So we played 3, 2, 1. So it's just the opposite of what we had before. Mirror image, really. So here we go. And back down, 2, 3, tuck under. Alright, so there's 8 notes, there's 5 fingers, 5 plus 3 works out for the left hand. So now let's go ahead and try the F scale. So let's do the left hand since we were just using that. And we're going to go 5 plus 3. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's that B flat, crossing 3 over. 3, 2, 1. Tucking under. B flat, going down. Good, so this is helping me think in the key of F major. Reminding me to look out for that one black key and not play a white key. So left hand was playing 5 plus 3 again. Now for all 3 scales. Now we're going to do the right hand's F major scale, and this one is interesting because it's not really going to work. Here's why. If we go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to hit 5 up here on F, what's going to happen is we're going to have to do this crazy cross, getting our thumb onto a black key, and it's really awkward. You can play your thumb on black keys, it just doesn't work so well in this scale. So instead of doing 5 plus 3 is 8, we're going to do something else plus something else is 8. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start on F. We're going to go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck under to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky didn't get to play. He's just watching, spectator of this game, and back down. Now remember, put your 4 on the B flat. All right, so in this case, the F major scale is going to use 4 plus 4. For the right hand. That's just for F major. So sometimes these different scales have different preferences for fingering patterns. So let's go ahead. Playing the F major scale. So what you should do is get your head around these different scales. And if you want the interactive sheet for this major scale exercise, just click the link in the corner and join us on Jellynote for thousands more interactive sheets and lots of great music.